I know alles.
How's it going, everybody? This is Tabo Drabo. Hope you're having a great day, and welcome back to another video. Alright folks, now I've heard a lot of things in regards to how it is very difficult to chug a carbonated soda. And obviously the soda brand that really comes at the top of everybody's mind in regards to it being the hardest soda to chug is this one right here. It is Coca-Cola, and it has a lot of carbonation and a lot of cola in it that makes it very hard to chug. I'm going to see if that is true or not, and I'm going to see how fast I can try to bring this thing down. So ladies and gentlemen, it is time to find out how difficult it is to chug a Coca-Cola. Now obviously it probably may have been a little bit easier if I had, let's say, like a 32 fluid ounce or a 20 fluid ounce one. I unfortunately have a 42.2 fluid ounce one, so obviously this might make it a little bit more difficult. But again, I've heard a lot of things, and I've even seen a lot of videos in which everybody keeps saying that this is the soda that is really the hardest to chug out there. I've also heard a lot of other theories in regards to, Pepsi or Diet Coke, or, maybe even Dr. Pepper, or, root beer or stuff like that. Again, I've never really tried to chug many of those sodas down before, but either way, this is going to be interesting to see. And am I going to be able to do this without taking it out once? Well, because of the amount of high carbonation in this thing, probably not. But again, the real goal is to see how fast I can do it, and also how difficult it possibly could be. So yeah, I did leave this out for a little bit of time just so that way I can get it to room temperature, so that way it can make it a little bit easier to chug. So ultimately, I do hope that it makes it a little bit easier for me to be able to go ahead and do that. And so obviously I'll just go ahead and take the cap off right here and just make sure that it's ready to go. Yeah, I can absolutely smell a lot of that carbonation and a lot of cola as well there. But, however, I do think it is ready to go. So, we're going to go ahead and give this a shot right here. And I do have the stopwatch on my phone right here to see how fast I can chuck this thing down. But either way, we're not wasting any further time. Let's get to it. So here we go, a little bit of an experiment here for this one. We're going to be determining how fast and ultimately how difficult it is to chug a Coca-Cola, and determine whether or not this really is the most difficult soda there is to chug. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. However, I'm going to give it my best shot. So we're going to go ahead and get this started in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about here, because of the high amount of carbonation that's already causing me to potentially have a burp right here, so hang on. Oh man, this is really, really hard. I guess those burps should really help me out here getting back this, but again, a whole lot of carbonation, so let's get back into it. Oh man, oh, this is so brutal. Just waiting for the next burp before I can continue on here, but yeah, so much carbonation in this thing. This is like really, this is really hard, man, but here we go, last bit. See if we can finish this. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that was difficult. Oh, yeah, I can definitely understand what everybody was talking about in regards to this being the most difficult thing to chug. And obviously, no balance right here. A whole lot of carbonation here. And that is exactly why this thing was very difficult to chug. Again, I wanted to see how difficult it was by learning how fast I can bring this thing down. And yeah, let's just say for a huge carbonated soda like this one, it wasn't a very fast time. It was 4 minutes and 1 second. So yeah, in case anybody's wondering why I've never attempted to really chug a big soda like this one, or even a 2-liter soda, well, there you go. That obviously was the reason why, because of the high level of carbonation in this Coca-Cola, and ultimately just the amount of sugar and all the calories in this thing as well. And overall, I think I can understand exactly why everybody says this drink is easily the most difficult soda to chug. And obviously, as you can see, I really understand why. A whole lot of that carbonation in my stomach, I had to go wait for at least 30 to 35 seconds before I gave just enough burps out for me to be able to keep going. And so yeah, obviously this was a pretty unique experiment. I might try to chug some more sodas like this in the near future, but hopefully those that are a little bit easier. I mean, obviously Mountain Dew is probably the easiest soda to chug, even though that also has quite a number of carbonation in there as well. But either way though, this was a unique experiment, and I think after doing this, I think it's safe to say Coca-Cola is definitely the most difficult soda to chug, and what you just saw perfectly explains that. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you'd like to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my latest video is released. Comment below for future suggestions for all my videos, whether it's blogs, projects, or challenges, you name it. Leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to make them. As always, follow me on my social media. All the links are in the description below. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope you're having a great day. And as always, I hope to see you all again in another video very soon. So long, everybody.